What up? What up? What up? See if we got anybody in here today. Oh, let's see here. Let's see who all we get in here tonight. If you in here, sound off. What's up? Come on in the house, sit down. What's up, Daniel? How you doing? Y'all had a good one so far? Whew. Just another day in the neighborhood. My beard's all messed up. We doing good, man. Just saw my very first bearded turkey Saturday. Bearded hen. I should say bearded hen turkey Saturday. Um, Crazy, man. I've seen pictures of them. I've seen other videos of them and whatnot, but I've never seen one in person. And I saw this one and got a little bit of video of her. Y'all been busy? Y'all, I'm assuming y'all are fishing. Is there Bud Light drinking hen? Yeah, really. What's up, Daniel? Backwoods Barbarian. What's going on, brother? Oh, y'all been doing okay? Y'all still got ice up there? Y'all still fishing off the ice, or is it thawed out enough um, where you can't get back on the ice? Been negotiating contract before fishing opener. Interesting. You got somebody who's interested in y'all in your channel. That's pretty cool. You wouldn't drink Bud Light if you were down. Just got back from a ride on the side by side with the kids. How you been? We're doing good, man. We got that new puppy, and man, she's smart as a whip. Yeah, that was my question. What contract for what? Pup is great, man. The pup is she's it's not all the time, dude. I mean, she is 11 weeks old, and there's a lot of work involved. You know that as well as I do. Most people do. But she's sitting and staying, and I call her. She comes. We started throwing a dummy about 3 days ago, and coaxing her back, and she's coming back. So we're coming along, dude. I'm real impressed with her. You should be full time YouTube by July. Holy cow, dude! Are you serious, dude? Congratulations. Um, Resorts guys and other companies we're advertising for. Oh, gotcha. Awesome, dude. Yeah, I don't know what I would do if somebody approached me. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I tell you, my channel is I gain 5, lose 5, gain 5, lose 5. I just can't seem to gain any traction. The shorts are doing good, but the long content, I get what I can get. You know what I'm saying? Y'all approach them, okay? Well, that's cool, man. I'm happy for you. Seriously, I'm happy for you. Speaking of which, I need to check something while we're all sitting here. Ordered some hats, and I haven't heard back from the guy. So, seeing if he sent me I didn't get a chance to check my email. That's how busy I was at today. Proud Quacker, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, I can't tell you, man. I am seriously happy. Y'all have done a lot of work on that channel. All right, Backwoods, you have a great one, man. Appreciate you stopping in. Well, once we get a few more people in, hopefully some North Carolina guys in here, we're going to talk about this season, North Carolina, South Carolina seasons. Oh, I'm not worried about it being scammed. I ordered from somebody I know. I've gotten everything taken care of. What I'm trying to do now is get them in. I did a very small order, a very limited order, so that I could kind of get a feel for what people are wanting. Just on hats, I got some really good ideas for T-shirts. I'd love to get them done. I just don't know yet. There's just so many variables there right now, and I just don't have enough. I don't think I have enough subscribers. Jan Phillips, you're worried about y'all's? Oh, why? Jan Phillips, how you doing today? Proud Quacker, remind me, where are you from, man? I know a lot of people's first names. I can't, for some reason, I can't think of who you are. There's only one person I know of in the world that calls me big guy, and he's out west. Coming from a less than reputable. Oh no, mine's the stuff I ordered is right here in the United States. The company I'm working with. It might cost a little more, but he's right here in the U.S. So I think I scratched the inside of my eye or the outside of my eye with contacts. I had to start wearing glasses, so y'all have to bear with me because can't hardly see today. Well, I will be selling them, Proud Quacker, shortly once I get them in. Yeah, check out oh shoot. Hang on a second. Let me get my business cards back out. Hold on. Here we go. If you can write this down, East Coast waterfowl. Let me see. That's not what I want to do. What's up, Cody? East Coast waterfowl. Just check them out. You can find them. You can find them anywhere on online. YouTube. They're on YouTube. They're I believe they're on Instagram. They're on TikTok. That kind of stuff. Cody, are you working tonight or are you home? But that's who I'm dealing. That's who I'm talking to right now. How about North Coast? There ain't no North Coast. Uh, oh, I got you. I got you. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. So, got a few people. Has any of the other states, you guys at Duck Hunt, has any of your states already put out the seasons for duck season yet? Has y'all seasons been set yet? Have they come out? It's your daughter's birthday. Got to go party. Okay, well, tell her happy birthday from us. You take care. Be good. Appreciate you stopping in. Seeing tons of golden eye, pintails, hoodies, mallards, etc. this week. Awesome. So nobody's state has set their seasons yet. I asked because I know that North Carolina has already set theirs. They've already come out with their stuff. I was just wondering if any of the other states. South Carolina has not, that I'm aware of. Yours is set already? Okay. Shrimp and grit night. My attention was diverted. Hey, man, there's nothing wrong with a plate of shrimp and grits. Of course, I have a friend in here that who cannot eat shrimp. He is definitely allergic to it. As a matter of fact, I tried to kill him. He didn't know it. I didn't know it. Only the recommendations must be approved by the feds first. Okay. Yeah, North Carolina. I mean, yeah, the feds will approve it. There's no doubt. Hey Jeff, how you doing? We have our season set. I'm asking because see, South Carolina hasn't done anything yet that I'm aware of. September 23rd is opening day. Cool beans. I mean, South Carolina usually waits to the last minute before they post theirs. You only need to be with a merganser opener. Not this year, buddy. This year is going to be different. All right, Cody, hurry back, man. Yeah, North Carolina has already set theirs. I got a text message from Charles. Y'all seen him in here in the chat room. Got a text message from him. Craig Calder, who was also another friend of mine. You've seen him in the chat. He sent me. Yes, they listen. We were down to 2 mallards, and let me see if I can pull this up. If I read it correctly, they're going to give the Atlantic Flyway back to 4 mallards, which I personally think is wrong. But now all I got are the dates. But I heard that I heard through the grapevine that there's going to be they're going to give us back 4 mallards. What do you think about that, Jeff? What do you think about such liberal limits right now? I mean, I personally, especially on the Atlantic, especially for our side, the Atlantic Flyway, we just don't have them. And you know, I don't get where they're coming from. I mean, I'm quite sure they know a lot more about it than I do, but what I'm seeing and what I'm reading, I just don't see enough ducks here to warrant, and I'm talking about mallards, to warrant a 4 mallard limit on the Atlantic Flyway. So I just like to hear what y'all got to think of. What do y'all think about it? I was just, kind of stumped on it. I just don't see it. I just don't see how they drop it down for a couple years, and a couple years later they say, "Oh, we got enough ducks. Let's take it up to 4." You know, it makes you wonder. I kind of got an idea of what happened. If we still have the ducks, it was bad counts because of COVID, and they weren't doing the counts like they should have been doing. And they just miscounted. Yeah. I just don't know if they miscounted because of COVID, and they couldn't do the counts, and they gave us a reduction in limits, especially on the Atlantic Flyway, and then within a year now we got enough ducks, we can take it back up to 4, and it makes you wonder if there was something 100% political about it, from private land owners, fussing that they couldn't shoot 4 mallards. I mean, I just don't know. John, if you're still in here, man, I'd like to get your input. I know you're big with Delta. Maybe you got some insight that we're just not seeing. Just like to hear something. Let's see if I can pull it up. No, that only happens in Illinois. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Breeding pairs was down last spring, but it had a great hatch last year. It was coming out of a drought. Now we don't know really what's going to happen now because most everything's still frozen. I'm reading North Carolina right now. Includes a total of 6 ducks with no more than 4 total sea ducks, no more than 3 scoters, 3 otters, 1 hen otter, or 3 long-tailed ducks, also known as. Hey, Charles, we're talking about North Carolina. You got anything different? Let me know. Long-tailed ducks, which for us older guys, that's called the old squaw. 4 mallards, no more than 2 hen mallards, 3 wood ducks, 2 redheads, 2 canvasbacks, 2 black ducks, 1 pintail, 1 mottled duck, and 1 furless whistling duck. Why are we going back? Why are we going back to 4 mallards? I mean, what happened in a year's time to warrant that on the Atlantic Flyway? I mean, I'm just, that's my question. No, I'm not. I don't think anything's bad. I just think, I'm just North Carolina put its seasons out kind of quick. Of course, my state waits to the last minute. They wait usually the day before, mess everybody up. But it's not the season or the season dates that I'm worried about. That's got me, concerned. It's the limits on mallards. What happened in one year to bring back a 4 mallard limit when we've had a 2 mallard limit over the last couple, few years. Yeah, we get misled all the time. Money? Yeah, is it money? Why the Atlantic Flyway? It's. I'm not saying every state is a bad state, but I'm just wondering why the whole Flyway. Why is it back? Why did they bring it back to 4 mallards when we've had 2 mallards? And what happened in that 1 year time? Because the last few years we've had drought conditions. Both Delta and DU and the Feds predicted a good to excellent hatch this year. Hey, I think so too. But like Jeff said, breeding pairs were way down last spring, but they had a great hatch last year. I got it. Delta and DU and the Feds, they predict. Okay, Proud Quacker. Now I know who you are. Okay, got you. All right, I know who you are now. All right, I'm good. Yes, you're going to get one as soon as I get them in. I'll drive them to your house. But why are we going back? What happened for it to all of a sudden we got more ducks now? I mean, what? It just doesn't work that way, Yeah, I got you, brother. There's plenty of wood ducks here. I think our wood duck limit is one too many. I think we should knock it down to 2. But that's just me. That's just how I feel about it personally, because that is primarily the duck that we shoot here. But we're talking about mallards, and I just want to know what happened. I mean, why was it that it was just, we had like I said, bad breeding. It was bad breeding pairs last year, less of them, but they said they had a great hatch. We won't. I mean, they can predict a good hatch this year because of the ice and the frozen ground, the ice, the snowpack, all that will open up a lot of potholes. I got that as well. But why bring it up 2 more ducks this year? That way we can have more ducks in the upcoming years and could possibly bring it back up later on. Why what happened in a year's time to bring them up from 2 to 4 on the Atlantic Flyway? That's the question. I know they had a great hatch, as far as prairie pothole region. I have a better crystal ball than mine. Yeah. Have been down for years, and they sure have not. Yeah, you're right. Sculp hasn't come back. So what's the deal? What made the mallards come back so fast? What was it? Is it money politically? Is it political? Is it money? Is it what is going on here? Was it a miscount because of the years that they couldn't count? Was it that? What was it? Were we misled when they said that they had bad years? We keep hearing we got a great year, we got a great year, we got a great year, and then come wintertime we don't see nothing. What is it? What's going on here? Do a catch and cook. All right. I've been having a hard. I need to do it. I've been chasing turkeys, man. Um, I got a big one in the woods. He just doesn't want to come out when I'm there. It seems like my brother-in-law. I left Saturday at 3:00 in the afternoon. I just had enough. I'd been there since about an hour and a half before daylight. At 3:00 in the afternoon, I'd had enough. I just wanted to get out of the woods. And I stopped by my brother-in-law's house, said hello to them for a few minutes, and then I left. And I hadn't been on the road 10 minutes. And he said that he eased back to the back of his property to get something out of a shed. And he saw that gobbler walking through the woods, the one I've been looking for. So I guess I'm going to have to spend an all-dayer from daylight to dark to kill this thing. I only got one more weekend to do it. But as soon as the turkey season's over with, I plan on doing some fishing. Doing some fishing and getting the puppy. We're still working on the puppy. So has the trend been going upwards? What was the count in 2019, then in 2022? I don't know off the top. I don't know off the top of my head, Jeff. I don't know. What? But see, you gotta. They kept saying that they couldn't go out there because of the COVID. So, yeah, they're all in private flooded corn. But, listen, I'm gonna tell you, it's different. I can tell you now, right now, it's different. But they said the COVID count was they couldn't do it. They couldn't fly the planes around. Because of the COVID, so forth, so forth. Okay, got it. So were they, manipulating the numbers to keep hunters in the field? Are the duck hunting companies, the decoy makers, are they all banding together to get more liberal limits? I don't know, dude. I mean, I just don't know. And I'm not complaining. I just want to know why it all of a sudden goes up in a year's time. Yeah, everything was down last year. Everything was down. So what's got this year? I mean, seriously, guys, am I making any sense? I mean, because are y'all seeing the same thing I'm saying? Yeah, dude, we'll run some lines. All right, man. Yeah, I'll give you a holler. Give me about another week, and to get this turkey season's over with, and then I do know that I've got to go and help a friend of mine with his pond, and he's going to stock a pond with some fish. So I'm going to be helping him with that. But I will give you a holler, man. I don't know. Everything was down last spring from 2019. Yeah. I mean, I even said it, as in the predictions last year. We didn't get the snowpack. And I didn't think we were going to have. I didn't think we were going to have that great of a season. But from what I'm hearing, especially up in Minnesota right now, I mean, they just got tons and tons and tons of birds. Now, not necessarily mallards, but they just got a lot of birds, that are filtering back in. I believe that Daniel from Living MN said he thinks he saw close to over 1 million ducks. Wish it was all mallards, but it was just a million ducks on the Mississippi River up where he's at. We're seeing a lot of ducks heading that way, but that's the Mississippi Central Flyway. I'm talking, strictly the Atlantic right now on what happened to take what happened to take it from two mallards to 4 mallards. What was the deciding factor there? All right, Cody's back. Most of your water is still frozen up here. Yeah. You had one of your better seasons last year, but more days were spent in the blind. That's what I'm saying. That's what was it? Was it just I mean, if they were to sit there and just say, all right, listen, we couldn't do the counts like we normally do, so we were kind of lowballing it, our bad. We shouldn't have done it. Okay, got it. Call foul. Let's get on with the game. But, last year was a drought. I mean, come on. I mean, it was a bad drought. I was expecting 2 mallards again, and now they're saying 4. Why are they saying 4? What happened? Or is it just because we've still got so much water that's frozen and it's going to turn into potholes later? Here in a couple of months, that we're going to have better nesting areas, and they're hoping that we have a better hatch this year, or is it something else? I don't know. All right. Jefferson, the Central Flyway, and they all talk about seasons were restricted and all of a sudden liberal. So your guess is as good as mine. Historically, when a good season is predicted, I am screwed. All ducks are probably. Dang it, Cody. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of curious. All right. My only prediction is I will be in the blind opening day. Yeah, that's the only thing I can say. All right. Anybody got any trips lined up or trying to line up some trips from your home state to maybe somewhere else? Now I'm gonna be hunting North Carolina. I've decided last year I'm gonna be hunting North Carolina a lot. Rivers and ditches, mostly open, but the big lakes up north are still thick with ice. Okay. So anybody got any plans for out of state hunts this year? I'm going back to North Carolina. That's for certain. And possibly if I can work it out, and I'm trying to right now. Go back to Florida, but go during maybe right after Christmas, early January kind of thing. I checked with one guy. He went up to $300 per day in North Carolina. Ooh. Jan said Oklahoma and Texas on the calendar so far. Cody is saying, will you be hunting any northern states? I'm working on that, buddy. I am working on it. Man, I gotta start making some money somehow. I'm spending way too much trying to keep this alive. I need to make some money somehow. You got a Biden bank account? Yeah, I know that feeling. I want to get up there. Cody, I kid you not, I want to get up there bad. Hmm. I know I will. I most definitely want to get up there. But I also want to get back down to Florida. I want to get on some of them teal down there, get my whistling duck out of the way. That I've been chasing that duck for a long time, and I want it bad. I need to go out there and start spending some money on the lottery and maybe win the lottery, and then I can just duck hunt every day somewhere. Oh, you'll be so disappointed, Jan. I kid you not. Oh, it is. Well, at least in South Carolina, you get up in some of the other the northern states. You can do pretty good. I got a good friend that lives up in New York. He does really good throughout the year. Um, the Outer Banks usually does pretty good out of North Carolina. That's see. I always thought that the Illinois was a pretty good duck hunting state. Just watch out for the shrimp and trees. Yeah, if you hunt with me, there's a good chance you're going to eat shrimp. And if you're like Cody, you'll get sick. And if you hunt with me and I'm running through the swamp, you know, trees are like stop signs. It's just a suggestion to slow down. We got a resident population of Canada's here. I'll be quite honest, I have not seen any. I've heard some geese flying over the house, headed to roost. Where I turkey hunt, I've been hearing geese out in that area. We may have a swan season here in the next few years. Cool. Oh yeah, there was some. There's shenanigans. What's going on? Yeah, goose hunting in Illinois. I've always heard that was like one of the capitals. You had to go there to hunt geese. Well, we're just sitting there talking about duck hunting, duck seasons. Are we going? Where we're going? Out of state trips. So right now we're for me anyway. I'm of course we'll be hunting in North Carolina, and then hopefully everything works out, which I think it will. I'm pretty about 90% sure I'm gonna head back down to Florida and get on those teal down there, get on the whistling ducks down there. Met some people through other social media. They want of course, y'all know Billy from SoFlo Outdoors. So I'm gonna try to hunt with him for a little bit, and then I've met some other people on the other side of Florida, again through social media, and I'm gonna try to go hunt with them as well. See how that turns out. See what happens. I think it'd be a cool deal. I want to get up to Minnesota. I want to get up there bad. I want to get up there and hunt with Cody. I know he wasn't going to run me into any trees. Yeah, I'm hoping it. Yeah, it does sound like. I just hope everything works out. I'm quite sure it will, but you always have to have that little doubt sometimes. But I am quite sure that it'll work out. Oh man! Oh man! What else? What else? Hopefully y'all been watching the videos of the pup. I know a couple of y'all guys said, "Are you going to be putting out videos?" And I'm doing a lot of shorts right now. Just having fun with her, with sit and hear, and she's doing a little bit of retrieving. Just remember, we'll be North Atlantic. You'll be in the North Atlantic because of the gator thing. Jan, you really need to come down here, man. I'm saying we take a boat ride through the swamp. You'd enjoy it. You really would. But as far as little Bougie's going, she's coming along. She's still got to remember she's only 11 weeks old, but Oh, dude, the feed bowl, yeah. She has done that several times, and I never could catch her fast enough to get it on film. And but yeah, she'll run around with that thing. She runs straight to her feed bag. She knows where it's at. And I feed her in here because I got the other two big dogs, and she wants to eat their food, and they snap at her. So I try to bring her in here when it's feeding time, which right now is anywhere from 3 to 4 times a day. And she wants to get in there with the big dogs, so she was taking her bowl in there. It was quite funny. But I hope to in a couple of months, or at least a month, or the end of May. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work out. But when she gets a little bit older, is setting up a camera, and then where I can put put a camera on a tripod, and then just film us training in the backyard. When I take her, I've introduced her to a boat already, just in the the backyard. Picked her up, put her in it, let her run around in it. Right now, I think she feels like she's being confined and she wants to get out. So it's just repetition. Let her know it's a pretty cool place. I have not turned the motor on yet because I do have a loud motor. And Ted, what's going on, brother? Glad you could join us. Too many snakes and gators find me in the swamp this time. There's less than what you think, buddy. It really and truly is. There's less than what you think. They're not falling out of every tree. They're not swimming up, attacking boats. Are there some in there? Yeah, but they're not. It's really not as bad as what some of us like to pick on people about. It's really not that bad. But like I said, probably by the end of May, I'll be breaking out the bigger camera, setting it up on the tripod, letting you see her do drills in the backyard. I plan on getting either some pigeons, probably about a little bit later on, but getting some pigeons. I got some duck wings, they're in the freezer. I'm gonna be playing with those with her. But right now it's just kind of getting her used to a leash, and she does not like to be drug around. She does not like that. But that kind of thing. Can y'all hang on 1 second, and I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second. I'm just gonna leave it running. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. No female likes to be drug around. That's funny. Y'all, Shelton's a friend of mine off of TikTok. One of my subscribers off of there, and y'all say hello to her. Pretty cool. But getting back to the puppy, about a month, like I said, I'm gonna be setting up a camera in the backyard. I got a little pond that I can take her to, try to get her used to water. We'll be doing that. And introducing her more to a boat, possibly even drive down just to a boat landing. Start getting her used to walking on a dock, those kind of things. A wire hair. Why did I want a wire hair? Okay, so everybody in here that's been following me, y'all know that I've been wanting a poodle. I've been wanting a standard hunting poodle forever and ever and amen. The thing was, I could not find one under $5,000. I just couldn't find it. And so I started looking at other dogs, and I looked at we knew, even though we love labs, we've owned labs, we've had labs, we wanted something different, something that a lot of people don't have. You don't see them that often, especially around here. So the choices were a Labrador Retriever, of course, a Boykin Spaniel, which is, bred right here in South Carolina, right up the road from me in Camden. We looked at the Boykins. We looked at the American Water Spaniel. And while I was doing this research, I came across a video with a German Shorthair. And a lot of energy, versatile dogs. They point, they're great water dogs. They have web feet. Great water dogs, great bird dogs as far as pointing. You can run rabbits with them if you want. You can run deer with them if you want. Some people have trained them to retrieve their turkeys. I mean, it's just there's a great versatile dog. And so I started looking at them and looking at them a little bit harder. And a buddy of mine called me and says, "Hey, are you still looking for a dog?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, I know someone who's got some German wire hair pointers. Basically the same dog, just one has short hair, and the other one has wired hair." And I said, that's interesting. Send me some pictures. He sent me some pictures. I went out to where the breeder was, watched mom and dad work. Now, he is a bird man. He likes to hunt birds as far as quail and whatnot. So I fell in love with this puppy. Just no ifs and buts about it. And I said, "Well, you're coming home with me today." And that was it. I mean, I was just doing research on some other dogs, something that was, the whole idea about having a poodle was that wow factor when I get out at a boat ramp, at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, and you get a poodle coming out of your back of your truck. I mean, that's just the wow factor right there. I mean, that's just, you know what I'm saying? And that was the deal. I wanted that wow factor. I wanted people to look and go, that's unusual. That's an unusual dog. Because everybody's got labs, right? Everybody. Labs, Chesapeakes, Goldens, how many German wire hairs do you know that are in a duck blind? They're few and far between. So I wanted something unusual, something that people would look at and go, wow. And I will tell you now, I've trained a lot of dogs in my lifetime. I've had some great dogs. I've had some, my last dog, which was Gracie, which, every man deserved one great dog in his lifetime, and she was it. Gracie was laid back, she was, she was just a laid back dog. She was great. She did her retrieve. She did what she was supposed to do. But when she was done, she wanted to lay down. I mean, she was just laid back. This little puppy, high energy, Personality like you would not believe. I've never seen so much personality in a dog before. I don't know if all GWPs or GSPs have that kind of personality that this one does. All I can tell you is she is a ball of fire from the minute she gets up. Unless she's taking a nap, she is wide open, boy. I mean, wide open. Right now, I don't know if you can hear her, but she's in the other room right now, just barking up a storm. More of a good Lord for me instead of a wow. The GSP will have my interest, though. Good choice. Thank you. But that was the reason why I went with the wire here. As one guy said, he posted on one of the videos. Neil, W6 Outdoors. If you don't follow him, he said I think his comment, and I'm paraphrasing here, that he told his wife that every bearded man needs a bearded dog, and this is just great, So I think I made a pretty good choice. I think she's going to turn out great. We've got I got a lot planned for her in the next, upcoming months, as far as getting more socialized, getting her in the boat, running the river, running the swamps, getting her on docks, so she feels comfortable walking on these docks, getting her in the in the water, getting her birdie with pigeons and whatnot, doing all that kind of stuff, getting her used to retrieves. I mean, just so much that I'm wanting. Oh, she's at the door whining. Hang on. Come on. Sorry about that. She was at the door whining. Oh, goodness. So, say hello to everybody. Say hello. Say hello. She wants her FaceTime. Yeah, she likes it. She's getting more famous than I am. That's for sure. She's getting more famous. See, every man needs a bearded dog. That's what I'm saying. Oh, here, we're going to mess your mane up. There you go. Oh. Yeah, I messed her hair up. She's not happy. Oh. But she's a good pup. Here. What's the matter? You want her ready to lay down? Okay. And she lays right at my feet. So you can't, she does. She comes in here, she goes straight, lays down on my feet. Thank you so much. Jeff, I actually do. I have all intents, purposes. This year is going to be the year for Bougie. The North Carolina season opens up in October. And now I will not take her on the teal season because there's just way too many alligators, and I am not going to take a chance. We may do boat rides together, that kind of stuff. I may take her just to have her in the boat with me, But the season opens up in October, and in North Carolina, and I'm already gathering up people. Charles, if you're still here, you're more than welcome to join us. I know you're from North Carolina, but the idea for that is for me to hang my gun up. And, I will probably have it hanging in the tree. Just, got to defend yourself sometimes. But getting her on a tree stand, showing her that, getting her used, and experience. Experience goes a long ways. You got to show them new stuff, and sometimes the only time you can do it is in a hunting trip. And when that happens, the trainer, the owner, they have to have the maturity and the experience to hang their gun up and work the dog. And that's what I'm going to be doing. I will have cameras set up because y'all know I sell film. But we're gonna sit there and try to work it out. I'll let everybody else do majority of the calling, majority of the shooting, and I'm just going to be with her and getting her primed for the hunting season. I will take her to North Carolina. I know that because where I'm hunting up there, there may be snakes, but there are no alligators. And a couple of places that I hunt. When I go to Florida, no, I'm not taking her to Florida. I'm not going to do that. But because it just doesn't get cold enough to put the alligators in the holes. Yeah, she needs my undivided attention. I know that. But yes, I do plan on hunting her this year. She may not get to go as many times as I do, but yes, she's going to be going. I have to take her. I mean, I took Gracie out when she was 8 months old. That was her first duck hunt. And I had her on a tree stand. I had been putting a stand on a tree in the yard, getting her used to getting on it and getting off of it and whatnot while we were training. This was the first time she'd ever swam in water to get to a tree stand. And I put her on the tree stand. We sat there, and there was a whole group of us, a whole bunch of people, and we shot 13 wood ducks that morning. And she retrieved every one of them. So I know that it can be done. And I'm not saying that this pup is smarter than Gracie. I'm saying this pup has the potential to be better than Gracie. And I will hunt her. I won't hunt her as hard. I won't hunt her on cold days just because she is young. She's just not used to it. She won't have that adult, undercoat and fur that they need. But I plan on hunting her. I want to hunt her. If nothing else, she'll sit on the tree stand. I may not put her in the water. I mean, she may just sit on the tree stand and not retrieve. She's got to learn that too, that she can't have every retrieve. But all right, Shelton, you have a great night. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. But yeah, I do plan on hunting her. I think she's going to work out. I mean, I really do. I can see her thinking, you know what I'm saying? Even at 11 weeks old, she's thinking about stuff, Yeah. Okay. I got you. So where else are we? I got to take her. Let's see here. This coming Friday, I got to run her back up to the vet to get another dose of medicine for her. Just puppy stuff. That's all that is. And then the week after that, we are going for another vet visit. So we'll have that coming up. like I said, after the duck season, after the turkey season, we'll be doing a lot more training on the weekends. I'll take her fishing. I'll get her used to the boat, that kind of stuff. The first season is full of first. Yep. And she's going to mess up, and I know it. She's going to do silly things, and I know it. Hopefully some of the guys that I hunt with will understand that, and they'll bring their dogs. She can kind of learn from them as well. It's going to be pretty cool. She is a little crackhead sometimes when she gets in the yard. If y'all have never had a GSP or a GWP, let me help you out here. This is my very first one, okay? And I've only had her, 3 weeks now? And I'm going to tell you right now, I've already learned a few things about them. Number one, they love being outside. Number two, they are high strung. They will run, and then run some more. They are runners, dude. They want to get out and this little crackhead, man, she'll run around in circles. Hey, Craig, how you doing? I have a little, what I call a miniature beagle. It's one of the smaller beagles. She and that little beagle right now are about the same size. And I mean, they chase each other and play fighting and, digging holes together. They're having a blast. She's going to own your channel this year. I hope she does. I'm telling you right now, I hope she does. I hope she owns this channel. I hope people will comment. We want to see more Bougie, because I want her to. I want her, because she's just so unusual. I mean, I've had several people, who have commented on other platforms like, already she's sitting already. She's already coming to you already. She's retrieving already. I just can't wait, to when I can get her a little bit more disciplined and can start putting a camera on her, to get those good shots. Or rename the site the Dog Dad. No, if I'm going to do anything, which I even thought about it just for the heck of it, was she could have her own channel. If she gets that big, I'll make her own channel. It'll be the Baroness von Bougie channel. And we'll just do it that way. But I was, like I said, about 3 days ago, we were outside. We were doing the sit and the hear, and that was it. That's all we were doing. And I do that 3 times a day. I do it in the morning, I do it at lunchtime, and I do it in the evening. And I pulled out a training dummy, and I was just going to play with her. And I flipped it. I didn't have her at heel. I didn't have her at nothing. We were just going to play. We were going to make it a fun time. And I threw it, and she came back. Came right back to me. I took it. Okay, let's try this again. I threw it again, and she came right back to me. And that's what we've been doing. And she picked it up. And now there are some times where she wants to run off with it and be a puppy and go gnaw on it, somewhere. So, but she's learning, and I'm letting her just have a fun time with it until we get a little bit more serious with the, once I get sit, hear, lay, then, then I'm really going to be stressing when she brings something back to come over to my left side and sit. I'm hoping I don't have to force fetch her. I got a feeling I'm going to have to. Just the way she's acting now. She likes to flip it around a lot. So, we'll see what happens as time goes on. But Bougie 365. Craig, I'm not sure what you're saying right now. What you mean, bro? I'm not exactly sure what you meant there. Maybe I said something or somebody else said something and I missed it. But yeah, oh yeah, brother, I'm still at it. We're here to 10 o'clock. At least. But yeah, I got a lot of plans for her. I do have a friend of mine in Kentucky who trains bird dogs. I'm quite sure there's some bird dog trainers around here. I personally haven't trained a bird dog in so long that unless I'm with somebody who can kind of help me along, I would rather send her. Okay, I got you. Craig. All right, still cool. What's up, Billy? What's going on? And we were just talking about you a little while ago. But as far as the bird hunting goes, quail hunting, I have not done that in such a long time that I don't feel like I would be qualified to do it. So I may send her to a trainer for that a little bit later on. I'll talk to my buddy of mine about that later. But I primarily want her for a duck, as a duck dog. I primarily want her for that and retrieving doves. Years started to ring. But that's what I'm going to be. If that's the plans anyway. I want her personally for nothing for ducks and doves. That's all I want her for. We just don't have the quail population like we used to, and I have to go to a hunting preserve, and it's just it's not real birds; it's placed birds. But we'll see how that rolls out when the time comes. We will see what happens when that time comes. So what else? What else? What would y'all like to know? What would y'all like to know about little Bougie other than I don't know where she went. Oh, she's behind me. She has passed out. But yes, I do plan on hunting her. I have every intention of taking her. As long as the gators ain't bad, I'm gonna be taking her. I think she is, Greg. I really do. A lot of personality, a lot of drive, and she's got the makings. She's definitely got the makings. Now it's up to me. Honestly, it's up to me to to get her started and get it started the right way. My only fear is I have to force break her. I'm not very good at force breaking a dog. Never have been. Somebody always, wise man once said, you got to know your limitations, and that's one of my limits is trying to force break a dog. But I have, some other things. I'll be building. I got enough wood back there now that I will be building a force fetch table to have in case I do have to do it. I'm also going to be building a small ground platform for her to jump on. Get her water broke for cold weather. Oh yeah, she'll be water broke here in a couple weeks, in a couple months. I'm gonna have her in the water soon, very soon. I got access to a pond that has no alligators. So we are going as soon as this turkey season. I got one more Saturday. When this turkey season's over with, I'll be heading down there in the afternoons, after work, getting her, letting her play in the water, run retrieves, working her down there. It's a 11-minute truck drive in my truck. It's 11 minutes down the road. So I'd love to carry to Florida, but y'all just got way too many alligators. Way too many. Now, come late December, if you tell me they have all gone into hibernation, I may bring her down, but I gotta know. Yeah, Craig. You knew about it. I'd call Craig that day when she was doing the retrieving. I was excited, man. I mean, I was just flat out excited. I think there's one place, Craig, we can go. We just got to travel. Ugh. But they will. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good season. I think I do. Well, what I mean for that is a season for the channel. I'm hoping that people take more interest in Bougie and want to watch her, follow her and her training. You're training Red to pull a sled with Decoys. He's coming around to it. How old is he now? That's something I may teach Bougie. She's got enough. Boy, she's got enough energy. She could carry it. 10 months. Okay. Yeah, he's going to be ready. He's going to be ready by this duck season. But yeah, like I said, as everybody said here, pretty much. Whoa! I just saw Black Betty just turned 6, April 20th. Seems like yesterday. I was doing all that fun stuff with her. Jeff, I just saw that, man. I apologize. Well, that's awesome, dude. There's a few permanent areas nearby that you could take her if you get a draw. Normally closed, not too crowded. Okay. I'm hoping I get drawn for a swan this year. I'll be putting in that permit again. That would be a cool hunt. He's just so big, not used to having a big dog. Yeah. Are you hooking a harness to him to pull the sled, or are you just how you doing that? Out of curiosity. I don't know if you can hear her, but she's over here dreaming. She's already chasing ducks, and she don't even know what they look like. Well, I'm on the way, dude. Billy, I got every intention. I hope so, Charles. Do they send you that preference point, or do they just keep it on their records for when you put in for it next year? Do you know? You got a pull invest. Okay. Cool beans. Yeah, in about a month, well, maybe a month or two, depending on how she comes along. I mean, if she continues to do what she's doing now, I could probably do this in about a month or two, by putting decoys in the yard and letting her run through them, and throwing dummies for her. And like I said, this little pond that we got, it's deep, but it's shallow on one end that I can wade out there with her while we teaching her, for swimming and putting out decoys and whatnot. So all that'll get started here shortly. And of course, I'm quite sure she's going to retrieve a few decoys, which will be funny. I'm going to have to get some more tea here in a minute. Oh, yeah. Well, it might be able to last. So, any other questions on Bougie? Anybody? We've talked a lot about her. We've talked about the North Carolina seasons. We talked about the Atlantic Flyway on the Mallards. We're getting 4, which South Dakota keeps points on file with your license number. Okay. Craig says, I'm putting in for Butner Falls and skied, hoping for a swan permit too. Gotcha. Yeah, a buddy of mine put in for a permit first time. He's from South Carolina. He put in for a permit last year and got it. Well, he didn't kill a swan, but he got his permit. I just want to get down to Florida. I want to get my whistling ducks. That's what I want. And it wasn't for a lack of trying last time I was there, boy. Me and Billy, we did the best we could. We did the best we could. Oh yeah, we like I said, I plan on. I have every intention on being down there. We could have killed that one last year if we had a permit. He was looking for company. Yeah, that one swan. Yeah, he was a lonely bird. All right, Billy, appreciate you coming in, man. Yep. Seen him 2 times last year, same place. Yeah, I know. I was with you. Your only swan was a water swat is women. Hey, get them any way you can, brother. Oh, you do? Okay. I may have to take a trip. I may have to take a drive. I think she's ready now, dude. I kid you not. I think she's ready for him. She has shown me so much promise here in the last few days. We had a little training session this afternoon, and I don't know if she was tired or what was going on. But or just being puppy. I don't know. Um, it took her a few times to figure out to sit and hear again. It's like her little brain just went off somewhere else. Wait till he stopped swimming. Um, but she finally caught on again, and we did our little training session, and we had some fun bumper time, and um, she did her puppy thing again, where she just wanted to run off and gnaw on it. Um, and then she thinks it's a game when I walk up to her to get the bumper, and she takes off running. So we got to stop that quick. Yeah. All right, Jeff. Appreciate you coming in. I hope everything works out. Please send our best, and that we hope that she starts feeling better. Thank you. We will be praying for you, Jeff. What else? We still got 4 people in here. I think it's being with, the duck season's over with. Everybody's talking about turkey hunting or fishing. Bad time of year for me here, trying to come up with stuff. If y'all got something y'all want to see, let me know. I'll try to put something together. Other than that, it's going to be a lot of shorts right now on bougie. If I kill a turkey, of course. When I do go fishing, hopefully that as well. But if there's something you want to see in the waterfowl world, let me know. Send me an email or something. Let me know what you're thinking, what you're wanting to see. I just hope to. Well, let me ask y'all this: so the ones that are left in here, you want to see more full length stuff on bougie, or the shorts? Okay, the shorts. I get some views. I get some views for them, but it's not like the long content where there's ads that are being played and you make a little bit of money and whatnot. I'm just kind of curious what y'all want to see. It is a slow time. Except for Mo, and don't want to talk about that. Yeah, I cut grass yesterday. Maybe that's what I ought to do, is hook a GoPro up to my lawnmower and let everybody watch me cut grass. Love both, really. Okay. Enjoy the shorts myself. Probably got to do with my attention span. Okay. Well, let me ask you this. What did y'all think about the bearded hen? Because for me, that was I have seen pictures, I've seen videos of them, but that was the very first, one I saw in person. Doesn't matter. Watch what I post. Okay. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, it wasn't. Oh, trust me. It was not a Tom at all. It was. Yeah. You know what? I posted on my Facebook pages, and I had people comment that they see him all the time, and I'm like, dang, it was the first one I had ever seen in person. Trust me, Craig, I tried to make it into a Tom. I tried to turn that bird into a Tom, but it wouldn't do it. When it first stepped out of the woods, I immediately said hen. Just the coloration of it. It was a hen. And as the birds, and I was going to film it anyway. Can y'all shoot hens with beards? No, we cannot. So I was going to film it anyway, just because it's a turkey, and it's always something cool for B-rolls and whatnot. And all of a sudden I saw, well, wait a minute, that thing's got a beard on it. So I'm still running the camera, and I picked up my my binoculars. I mean, the bird wasn't that far to begin with, but I still picked up my binoculars and I checked it out even harder. And yeah, it was definitely a hen. What else? What else? What else? Did have a bobcat walking in, probably looking to pounce on my box call. That was even a long ago. I gotta admit, the closer, man. Yeah. I've had coyotes come up before I started filming stuff and always having a camera with me. I've had a coyote. I had a coyote come and stalk my decoy one time. That didn't last long. I've had raccoons. I had a hen decoy one time that I had basically on the ground, like it was in a she's ready to breed posture, and I had a raccoon come up from behind and looked like it was stalking her to maybe run her off and thinking there was eggs or maybe to try to kill her. And he didn't last long. Oh yeah, dude. Those things, those cats like that, you'll never hear them. You put him about 20 pounds. Wow. That is a cat that can hurt you, man. That is an animal that can hurt you. There's nothing but pure T, 100% muscle. Yeah, I had to put him on the ground. Deal with it later. Yep, muscles and typhus. That's all they are. Oh, let's see here. Well, you know how I feel about it. When someone doesn't know, it don't hurt them. Yeah, if I had something that close. All right, Charles, I appreciate you coming in, brother. You have a good evening. You take care of yourself. I do appreciate you coming in, bro. Oh, I know what I meant to ask you, Jan. What was you went to the Delta banquet, the big one, didn't you? To the expo. Was it good? Well, I'm quite sure it was, but y'all have a good time. Oh, what's the matter with you now? She's over here dreaming. I will be, let's see here. There's really not much going on around here until September as far as shows and whatnot. They're kind of done with. It's really aggravating because I like going to them. I guess it's just going to be me and Bougie and a little bit of fishing and doing that kind of thing next few months. Is it duck season yet, boys? Well, I'm down to 2 people. I guess everybody done left me. Yeah, wonderful time. What? Interesting, funny people, and look like a lot of new toys. Great educational seminars. Cool beans, brother. Well, we're getting close to the wire, and it's getting late, and whatnot. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call it kind of early. Love to sit here and talk with anybody, about ducks and duck hunting and stuff, but at least I do. I have a job I got to go to in the morning, so I think I'm going to call this a night, head on off to bed. And my shift is done. See you all next Monday. All right, brother. You take care of yourself. You have a great one. And for whoever else is left in here, y'all have a great evening. Have a great week. And we will see y'all next time. Me and Miss Bougie will see y'all next time on Daddy Duck 365. Y'all have a great night.